Hi, my name is Emmanuel Malu and I'm very excited to share with you this topic on karmic effects on committing abortion. This is a topic that is amazing, causing a lot of confusion, but I think I can handle it. There has always been confusion on abortion rights. Should women have a choice to commit abortion or not? For whatever reason, I don't know, but if women have the rights to commit an abortion, it is killing. Well, no one has the rights to take away another's life, born or unborn. On the other way around, taking away the choice from pregnant women to decide what is best for them, especially in times of danger, is also a violation of fundamental rights. My belief gives me an occasion to explore this topic at a karmic point of view. You see, what is the karmic effects of committing an abortion? When someone commits an abortion, it is likely that person has killed a human being, even if the human being does not have all the parts developed, such as the brain, the heart, and all the other parts of the body. But the truth is, consciousness is there, the soul is there, and all the undeveloped parts are there in the process of development. At the very early stage of pregnancy, the soul integrates itself with the body in the embryo and begins a process of formation of the vital body parts. Here we are talking about 1 to 4 months in pregnancy. Again, the parts are not developed, but they are there. When you commit an abortion at this stage, the karmic consequence or the karmic effects are lesser. You see, let's take an example whereby a woman is pregnant and discovers within 20 days that she is pregnant, then resorts to an abortion. At this point, the parts are there, but they are not formed. The formation of the digestive cells, whereby they will begin to multiply, is not there. At this stage, the being in the womb does not feel pain, but he is alive. He is conscious. This means that the stage you commit an abortion determines the degree or karmic effects that you will collect. Even though you choose to commit an abortion at the 2nd week of pregnancy, the soul and the consciousness is there. Therefore, you will still collect a karmic effect, but of a lesser proportion. I have seen cases where children are raped by their parents and they get pregnant. I have also seen cases where women get pregnant, but their state of health does not warrant them to carry a baby. If they do this, they will certainly die. What happens to people involved in such a scenario? Let us look at a situation in which a lady is raped and she becomes pregnant. We all agree and know that rapists are evil people. And certainly no one will love to carry the baby of a rapist. There are many obvious reasons involved in such a situation. No one knows if the child will grow up to become an evil person. On the other way around, no one knows how much pain that child will go through in a society that recognizes he or she as the son or daughter of a rapist. You see, a woman who finds herself in such a situation may want to commit an abortion. If this is done at the very early stage of the pregnancy, she collects a karmic effect, but it is of lesser proportion. But if she decides to do it at a later stage, the karmic effects will be greater. The older the pregnancy, the greater the karmic effects. If an unborn baby is committed, if an abortion is committed on an unborn baby, This is because the baby can begin to feel pain as a result of the development of the various parts of the body. At a later stage, the cells multiply and the formation of the body begins. The baby begins to be sensitive and can feel pain. You see, in the case of a pregnant woman whose state of health does not permit her to go through the entire pregnancy and birth and the birthing process, they should be able to have a choice to make at the very early stage of the pregnancy. Having a choice doesn't mean that they can use the choice, but it is necessary for them to have an alternative. No one has the right to take away the choice from a woman or a human being on whether to commit abortion or not, especially from a woman whose life is in danger, or whose life is at stake in one way or the other because of the pregnancy. The law of karma takes care of this situation. In something of this nature, we don't have to impose our will, but because most human beings do not understand the role that the law of karma play in life, they use a shortcut and impose their will on others. Abortion is not my ideal solution. I am not in favor of abortion in any way, but committing an abortion is killing, as I can say, a human being, and it does not matter if it is developed or not. But I am of the opinion that if it is necessary for anyone to commit an abortion, given the situation at hand, then that person should do it at a very early stage, that the baby's parts are not yet formed, so that the baby will not feel pain, and this person will collect a lesser karmic effect. You see, this is a little bit confusing, and people may blame me for giving such maybe a proposition. You see, but killing a human being consciously has a very deadly negative adverse effect on the person who does it. Believe it or not, each time you commit an act of this nature, your soul takes a downward spiral. It takes a spiral movement downwards to the depth of ignorance and suffering in another lifetime to come. In other words, anyone who kills anything with 5 senses, including human beings, loses karmic points and therefore drops down from one level of purification to a lesser level where there is less knowledge and more suffering. So if you are wise enough, try as much as possible to make good decisions and avoid making bad decisions, as well as taking bad action that might adversely affect your karmic state. The point I'm trying to make here is be very careful with the actions you take, because they affect your karma, and you are going to pay more karmic debts when you commit those acts that unbalance the law of karma. I want you to go to this website, which is called explored.biz. There you will find very interesting questions and solutions on how to take care of your soul, how to answer those questions that you have not been able to answer for a lifetime. Then you will also find a way to discover the power you have in you and how to harness those power to live a peaceful and harmonious life. Thank you very much.